saw you 2 hills away coming. My story? It should be like this. I am Romani. I hunt monsters. I wish that was all there was to say. I did not want to become like this. A witch. But you are an outsider. You cannot understand. Just as I cannot be like you. The bright tunnels beneath the earth, I have seen them. In the cities, the show-offs in their uniforms, I have seen them. Your people call themselves heroes, but for generations my people have died unknown in the mud, fighting the terrors of the night. For the longest time we were slaves in this country. Slaves, even if we kept the beasts from the doors of those who abused us. We do not ask for recognition. We answer only to ourselves, and that makes us strong. We know who we are. Or, well, I did know. Until magic changed me. I think you understand that story. To come to this valley, it is like a holy pilgrimage for my clan, for the Draconists. Milos, he says this place is our homeland, but he was born on the roads, just like all of us. He means that our order began here. The Order of Dracula, the dragon. And they call him Strigoi now, a vampire. They do not know anything about history, about the secrets we have sworn to protect. Dracula hated all creatures of the shadows. He fought them. He died to protect us all. It makes me sad that the valley where Dracula made his stand against them has become their secret refuge. Here, the creatures live as if no time has moved on. As if wild animals still walk city streets and people huddle around fires muttering prayers. The villagers accept it. They shrug their shoulders and say the night has teeth. The old forest is no place for men. Or women. You see what has happened? Monsters cannot exist alongside us. There will only be peace. Our duty will only be finished when they are all destroyed. And what is left for the Romani when the monsters are gone? I think I would like to have a bookstore then. We Romani are a traveling people. There is never resting, never staying in one place longer than we must. Life is just a stop between new roads. Sharpening stakes, comparing scars. Sundown is always coming somewhere. It has been, I think, 15 years without my parents. I measure time by the changing of trucks and cars and caravans. A sickness took my mama. And my papa. I do not know what took him. He left one morning to hunt and he never came back. My papa and my ma are remembered well in the clan, so I keep that memory alive. You see, I am both of them now. Memory is important to the Romani, to know who we are and why we fight, why we are proud. And every winter there are fewer of us. In a good winter, we make sure there are 2 times as few monsters. $20, $23, $30 Strigoi. Huh. For this nest, I think we are going to need bigger flamethrowers. It is not nice to spy on someone who is spying. At least you are not one of them. That means I don't have to kill you. That is what I am. A killer of Strigoi. You know Strigoi? Upir. Vampire. Vampires. They have many names. There is more written about them than they deserve, but I have read it all. Most important thing in war is to know your enemy. I am Draconist, and we have been at war with Strigoi since before I was born. We hunt them, they hunt us. It is a dance we do. No resting. Too little time for planning. But plans are important. I work hard to convince the men of my tribe, don't fight blind. take time for preparation. They say, Zaha, with her nose always in books, always making plans, silly girl. That is why I go alone. For time to think and to plan. Here, look. See the strigoi in their nest? See what they guard well. We can use it. See where they guard not so well. We can use that too. It is thrifty to prepare today for the wants of tomorrow. Aesop. I have a library card.
You'd think a lovely old lady like me would have no enemies. Well, when you've been around for as long as I have, you're bound to make some. Most are long dead. Some, unfortunately, are as long-lived as I am. Say hoot! Why is this little wheel pointing to food? I can't ever seem to make things sharp. Those third-age hollow imagers were so much easier to use. The Vampire Queen sees me as either a threat or an annoyance, I'm not sure which, but she wants to get rid of me. I thought I'd be extra annoying and send her a photograph. Oh well, I can always make a swift getaway. But I'm needed here. I'm protecting more than my tree against Lilith's children. If I flee, it won't be long before they all fall, and that'll cause trouble everywhere. They're making your life easier, though, gathering in one place like that. Just the sort of thing we need for a preemptive strike. And I'll see if I can't dig up some other device to capture your moment of glory. to talk about myself much. I'm not so interesting, in all honesty. I'm old. I live in a tree. Sometimes I turn myself into an owl and hunt mice. I used to be someone, but that was a long, long time ago, and I don't care to remember. It was a different age, and the world has moved on. Now I live in a tree and make tea out of bark. Life's a funny old thing, isn't it? I can barely recall when I first landed on the branches of this tree. It's so long ago. I was chasing someone from my past, from a different age. Someone who hurt my closest and dearest friend, my sister. I hunted her for so long, I almost forgot who I was. So I decided to stay. I decided I could do more good here than elsewhere. And I decided to stop hunting and start living. This has been a good place to live. At least, until now. I don't care much about your politics and intrigue. It matters very little in the scope of things. And there are more important things in life than power and prestige. I hope you'll learn that someday. Your secret world is my regular world. It's always been like that here. No walls between the mystical and magical and that of the mundane.